If you are somebody who feels like your life is stuck lately, if you are somebody who is struggling with all the questions of life, this video is for you. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel, Tamanna Awakens, which is a sacred place for healing, introspection, and awakening. Today, Wisdom Wednesday brings you to the light of the timings of the divine, the truth of the most beautiful spiritual timings. So when it comes to us, when it comes to humans, we get so panicked and so negatively affected with one negative thought that comes to us, with one negative thing that happens around us in between all the 99 positive things out of a batch of 100. Because we are destined like that. We are meant to be like that. If somebody of us gets or gathers divine faith, gathers the utmost courage to have full faith on God, have detachment from this human world, what will we be afraid of? What will we having feared of? So when it comes to us, yes, we are humans. Yes, it's natural to have fears. Yes, it's natural to have questions and lose all the hope and all the motivation to keep going on in life. So one day when I was sitting on the terrace, just looking at the sky, looking for some answers and getting really worried that why my life is not working as per my plan, why am I not just getting the love I want, getting all the things that I want, getting my life on track, seeing the things but not getting them, why are my efforts not being recognized? I was just praying to God with the most humble mind, with the most humble heart, and was praying to Him for such a beautiful message, for a sign which would help my soul just be aligned with His spiritual powers, with the universal power, and with the universal timings. And that is when this happened. I was looking at a tree which was having a leaf which was hung with the very thinnest of its branch. The wind started blowing and the wind was very fast. It was like a storm which was coming, but still that leaf was hanging. It was dry, it was pale, but still it was there. And all the other leaves were shedding, but that leaf was still there, and my eye was just looking at that leaf. And then came the most beautiful and the divinely spiritual message that without the command and the wish of the universe, even a leaf cannot move from its place. We are so stuck into this world of competitions and social media and the people around us that we feel like if we are not getting married, if we are not finding the love of our life, if we are not reaching promotions or success, or if we are not being able to make our parents proud, it's something wrong with us. We are not the right person, or we are not on the right track. But the truth is, all these pauses, all these protections are the spiritual timings of universe, are the spiritual detours, because sometimes all we need to do is have a pause, have a breath of just inner satisfaction or an inner awakening before we reach our destiny, before we reach the success that we have been wanting from so long, before we finally find something that we have been looking for our entire lives. Maybe our souls aren't prepared for something big like that. Maybe the universe is working in the most beautiful plans, because when that wind blows, that leaf will not only be falling from that shed or that tree, but it will also be going towards it home finally. So yes, you are being worked upon, you are being spiritually aligned, and everything into your life has been spiritually timed even before you transcended on this earth. Do you remember that when our elders always used to tell us that we are here for attaining moksha? Have you always seen your elders carrying a rosary bead and always doing mala jap, or always praying to the God into their last years of life, into the last phases of life? Why is it that? Because they have realized that in spite of everything they have been doing in life, in spite of every single dream, every manifestation, every success they have been doing in life, all they had to do was just go back to the universe and have that divine union fulfilled. But yes, this is a human life, and without experiences, without karmas, there is nobody who is going to get that moksha. There is nobody who is going to attain that liberation. So just do not be afraid of this life. Live it like you are here on a picnic. Live it like this is the most beautiful journey you will ever have, because and only living being which is able to attain liberation is a human being. That is what makes us special. That is what makes us different. Stop being afraid from not having all your dreams fulfilled. Stop being afraid if you are not finding the love of your life. Stop being afraid if the things which you have been wanting from so long are not coming your way. Because the workings of the universe are coming into your spiritual alignment, and everything will be going so smoothly, so divinely timed, that even you will not realize from when and how that switch changed and how did your life go from this to this. Stop expecting anything from anyone. Stop expecting anything even from the universe, because you are already timed according to your soul alignment, and everything is unfolding according to the universe plans. Yes, you are his creation and you are not alone. You are not left behind from their blessings and from their timings. Before just being afraid, before just having all the regrets of life or going on a guilt trip, just remember, this pause is a reflection for you to breathe, to do meditation, to remember that there is somebody, there is a supernatural power who is commanding the nature, your neighbors, your relatives, and you. And everything is coming your way. All you need to do is have all the patience of faith towards the universe. That is how you will achieve everything you are meant for. Unless you make a ritual of practicing detachment or make a ritual of patience into your life, you can just worry and you can just be afraid of your life. But you are not here of being afraid. You are here to live it fully and attain the moksha. So remember, take a pause, let your soul have a detour, let yourself be prepared for all the things you have been asking from the universe, and that is how you will gain everything you have been wanting for since forever. This is a gentle reminder for you to have faith and patience, and to know that when a leaf cannot move without the command of the universe, how can your life move without his blessings and command? Until then, take care of yourselves. God bless you all. This is Tamanna signing off for today. I'll see you in the next episode of Wisdom Wednesdays on this channel.